Okay, so I'm about to go to school, and as you can see, my hair is cornrowed, and I did that because I know that I would be either wearing wigs or extensions. So corner my hair. So I have these clip-ons that I bought in a store, to be precise, BSW. As you can see, these are the clip-ons, the clips that you tack on your hair. When you tack it on your hair, you hear this clipping sound. Once you hear this clipping sound, that you know it's secured. So what I like to do, because I just take it out every day when I come from school, I would just pass my fingers through it, make sure that it's not tangled, make sure that it's separated nicely. And it also helps it to look a little fuller. So I would take like a piece like, uh, so there are different lengths. As you can see, this one is a different length. This one is a shorter length. So I would take the shorter length, I would tack it, make sure that the clips are open. This one is not. So then I would just clip it on one of the cornrows, then press, and it's secured. Now, because it's on your hair, it's secured, and the clip holds it very firmly. Now, yesterday I had a hairstyle where it was almost like a side part, but today I felt like I wanted to have a bang. So I'm gonna experiment and see how that I will be able to do a bang. Let's see how it looks. Some of the short pieces, I will put them on the side as well. So it's all about playing and experimenting with your clip-ons on the different sizes. So I'm gonna use this part again at the back because it's gonna reach in my closer to my ears. Make sure again that the clips are open. So see, it's closer to my ears from this angle, and then you just press. I normally do the sides first, then the back last. As you can see, my hair is already transformed. Have this piece here, which is a really short piece. I think this piece I'm gonna use it to do my band. So this one is a wider piece and I want it to go across. Again, make sure the clips are open. I do the sides first. So I'm on this corner now. Make sure that it's secured. Press, press. Then there's two on this side. Press it into the corner. Push it onto the corner because that's where you get your security. The one side first. Press. One side again. Press. If you find you're having difficulty pressing, you could just lift it up and press. So use your hand to make a space and press it in. As you can see, I'm already transformed. Okay, so notice that I don't have any um, clip-ons in this area. So you can either use two short pieces or you can overlap. But I think I'm gonna use two short pieces for this area here. But according to the style, if you want it to be extended long, you could do it here. Or if you want it to be more like a bob style, you could do it here because the hair is gonna stay down, so nobody's gonna lift up your hair. But I think I'm gonna do it long because of the bang. So as you can see, it's open, and rather than using this corner here, I'm gonna use underneath because I don't want it too long. So I'm gonna use underneath, press the first one at the front and press the one to the back. As you can see, it's connected. Okay, then I'm gonna use another small one. It's open, as you can see. Gonna do the front first because we want to make sure that the front of our hair looks official. So then I'm gonna press. And some of you are wondering, will you see the tracks? Well, if you layer your hair properly, you don't see the tracks. For you to see the tracks, you have to be really, really looking. Okay, so I have this piece here which is wide enough for this area because I had a longer one which reached all the way here, but this one is a little shorter. So I am going to put it here. Remember, you do the sides, make sure that the sides are fastened. Sides are fastened. Press. Like I said, if you have difficulties pressing, you could use your finger, put it underneath, clip it, put your finger underneath, press. Then you could do the back and press. Okay. So I decided to show you guys how I do my hair because now, do I want the bang this wide? That's the question. So according to how wide you want your bang. So you could rest it here and envision how you want it. Um, I think I'm gonna do this row going to the back. So just close it up a little. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna close up here. As you can see from here, if you look where this stop and this stops, you could put it here and press. Unless you're a really tall person, you ain't gonna see the top of my head. So I'm gonna use two in the front. Reason for this, I want to try to cover these cornrows, and that's about it for my extensions. So I'm going to do one here. I can, okay, one here like this. Press. And its job is to side part and not to cover the front, right? So if you look, okay, I think I did it too space out, so I'm gonna push it back almost like on top of the other one because we don't want any big spaces. So okay, let's see how it looks. Is there a big space? So then I'm gonna overlap. Now there's a trick that I use to hide the where you see the connection of the weave, where you can actually see the connection of the weave. I will try to demonstrate it for you guys. And now I am going to do the bang piece, which is this little one here for the front. I'm going to bring it as close as possible. Now I noticed something. You know, when you place in hair, you're gonna experiment a little because you want it to look as practical as possible. So I realized that I can push this one closer to the back, more hair. Yes, more hair. This one closer to the back. Then this one almost like on top of it for the sides. This is gonna act like a side. I really want it to overlap. So let's see how I'm gonna make this overlap. Now I actually put it on the on the other one. If you look carefully, it's on sitting on top. Don't I look pretty? Yes, I know I look pretty. And now I'm gonna put this little one here, almost like overlapping again. Now it's a long bang, right? I can cut it, but um I don't like destroying hair because I believe that I can use it for other things and I don't want to limit the amount of hair. So should I just clip it? Now you could use hairpins to clip it and make it look like a bang. As you can see, you could hairpin it. How do I look with this band? It's nice actually. Or I can just pull it out and leave it like this. So it looks like a side part style, which I like. I like this style. And also where the hair connected, there's a little trick, right? What I do sometimes, I send hair over where the part is showing, almost like I'm trying to hide it. So, like, I would send hair over this one because it's one on the corner. Okay, and I didn't fasten this one. Okay, so I would almost like send the hair across so that it hides the extension. So you have to be really looking to realize that this is an extension because I'm covering it with, you see, you don't even see it. So this is how I'm gonna go to school today. I don't like heavy makeup because, like I said, I'm going to school. It's not that I'm going out. So what I normally do, I would just do my brows. So just give me a minute. So I just love this. I love the corners peeking out. It looks so pretty. Wow. Okay, so did my daughter just break? So now when I'm doing my brows, I would angle from the bottom and just send it up and keep doing it. If you look carefully, it's just an angle going up. You do a line, you arch it the way that you want to, It's not rocket science. Some people are like, I can't do my brows. It's not rocket science. You angle like this, and then where it stops, you bring it down to meet the location you want it to stop, right? Then you don't go to the front, you just go where you want to shape, you bring it up, right? You fill it in, bring it up. As you can see, I brought it up, and I'm going to allow it to meet wherever I want it to meet. Eyebrows, there's no design for your eyebrows. You do your eyebrows however you think it suits your face. I think this suits my face. So we can be creative. We don't have to follow what everybody's doing. We have to try to be innovative. So I find this suits me very well. So on the other side, we follow the same procedure. We bring it up, almost like an angle to a point. Then wherever we stop, we bring it down, right? Then you don't start from here. You go to the point of correction. You go up like this. There is a point where you stopped, and you just bring it down. See? Then you fill in the area where you want. What I normally do, if I find the point is too defined, I would take my finger and just redefine it, right? So this is a new design, that a new eyebrow design. I find looks cool. So now you can clean it or make it look like somebody's doing some artwork here, right? So when you are skilled, you just naturally skilled. So I can use almost any brush. I can even use this to correct it, so or to clean it up. So you can start here, or you could start all the way up here. So I like to start all the way up because I believe that the less makeup you have to the front, the more defined it looks and natural. See, I'm only doing 3/4. I started 3/4. And I lift up my brows so that I can see what I'm doing even better. So my eyebrows is the rock. The rock inspired eyebrows. You know, when you're at school, you have people looking at you, talking sometimes, so you just do them. So it gives me less work. Less work to give them the brows, right? Now, honestly, I don't want to touch the top because it looks so natural that I don't want to touch the top. What I also use this for is to block any dark spots on my face. I let it sit for as long as I can. I say I'm okay, but I can't fake it. So this is a darker version of concealer because I like to use the darker version. First, not too dark, but it's a darker version. And I'm just lightly placing it. I'm not packing it. I'm just lightly placing it. I'm gonna leave it for a few minutes. This is almost done, so it's okay. So there's this cough. As you can see, I'm coughing, 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 coughing. There's this cough. I love this hairstyle. Um, that's around, and it takes a while to go. I'm just gonna give it a little touch. Uh, Gently spread it out. Yes, and then I'm gonna take my lighter concealer, which is number, what number is this? It says 325. So what I normally do, I would touch up under my eyelids because I'm anemic. So sometimes underneath the eyes looks a little dark. Since I said that, I'm gonna take some vitamins because it reminded me that I should take some vitamins. And the area where I placed the side, I'm just gonna give it a little touch up where I placed the darker concealer. A little touch up here. Yes. And my PCOS facial hair. I should have put a little dark one, but it's okay. So I do have some PCOS facial hair below the chin, so I would put concealer as well. Let's close up. I use powders, um, not to change my color of my face, but just to let it look a little smoother. This is Ruby. So, how do I look so far? Notice that I did not put concealer on the forehead because I find that my forehead has less spots, right? And I find that when I take the rest of the concealer and pass it, it just transitions very nicely. So I'm gonna try to spread under the eyes evenly by using this brush, just any random brush. Sometimes when I look at people use instruments, right? We don't speak about the amount of pressure that we put using the instrument. You could use a brush once the bristles are small enough. It's not about the brush only, it's about the pressure that you put on your face. Because if I'm using this brush, I'm not going to be pressing down too much. I'm lightly using this brush. I'm using this side where I double conceal lightly because it already has a layer and I don't want to lift up the other layer. So I'm just gently, and as you can see, because I know that I don't have much concealer on this, then I press it down on my forehead. But when I'm doing this area here, I did it very lightly. Under the chin, I gently do it in a circular motion. This helps with blending. And now I'm going to use my little powder. They call it under the eye powder, but I don't use it under the eye. I use it on my face. Wherever that I have concealer, I place it. So I try to use minimal makeup when I'm going to school, basically. I took off the lid because I wanted to be able to take as much as I want and notice how I'm distributing. Of course, I'm gonna do under the eye. I'm not pressing, I'm just lightly placing it under the eye. Lightly, right? Dabbing it very, very light. The nose thing, I don't believe in getting pointed nose like I'm Pharaoh or anything. I just believe that everybody has their own style. I don't like seeing pointed nose. I love my natural nose, so I don't do anything to my nose. The area where I double conceal, I'm just doing some tapping. The area where I did under my chin, tap it gently. And then the rest of it, I'm going to dab it on my cheeks. And then I'm going to go in a circular motion, and distribute. Distribute. And of course, the forehead, which has a little bit of concealer. I'm going to give it a little more attention because it did not get much concealer. Mm, okay, so I'm satisfied with my look. Looks very clean and soft, almost like a baby's butt. Baby's butt. And just to wrap it up, I'm gonna give myself a little bit of gloss because I have beautiful lips, as you can see, and I like it to be highlighted. This gloss has a little shimmer, and the name of it is Glam Shine. So, Glam Shine it is. Notice that I don't put much to the sides. And this is my look for school today. What am I missing? I'm missing my earrings. And also, I think that I can give this a little edge love. So, I have a toothbrush, an old toothbrush, and my edge control is from Argan Oil, Cream of Nature, So it's cream of nature and it's argan oil. So I like products that goes with me because I am allergic to some products. So I stick to what I know basically. So I don't have any allergic reactions to this product, cream of nature. So I use cream of nature. Ugh. I don't want to go extreme with the edges because, like I said, it's all about having a natural look. So this is what I'm trying to do: keep a natural look. So, mm, and I don't think grown ups should have so much baby hairs just all over the place. Very minimal. I'm not a baby, so I just think that we should clean our edges, make it look, more defined. So tell me if you like my quick transformation. I love the clip-ons. The clip-ons are the bomb. They're the bomb. Oh my god, I look so natural. Like what? Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. Where? What extensions? Like where? Mhm. I say I'm okay and I can't fake it. Hope you like it. Hope you like it. Hope you like it because I do. Oh, so I hope you guys have a wonderful day today, a productive day today. Anybody's feeling stressed out, anybody who's feeling down, work with what you have. Don't make your expectations too high. The higher our expectations, the more overwhelming it becomes. And that is where we start to feel depressed and anxiety and all of this. This is from my own personal experience. I try to limit my expectations. As you can see, I used what I have. I did not go and put myself in extra expense. I had limited products in my bag because I choose to, but if I could not afford getting more products, then I would not. I don't put my hands, like the grown ups say, don't put your hands where you can't reach. Use what you have, and whatever you have, make the best of it. So I used eyeliner, concealer, and eye powder, and that's it. And look at me. I'm good. I didn't need expensive makeup. I did not need 20 different products. I just used what I have. And I want us to be able to use what we have. Be economists. When you are content with the little that you have, you feel happy. You feel like I have no added stress. Like, so try to be happy with whatever that you have, work with what you have, and you'll be surprised the magic that happens when you work with what you have. Look at me. I'm simple. I did not over bake my face and I'm good. For those of you who have darker spots on your face, you might need a little more products. I won't say that this application is for people who have extreme acne and who have extreme dark spots. But for those of you who don't and who just want to look a little prettier or just want to do a little touch up, it doesn't take much to look good. Okay? So I hope each and every one of you have a great day, a wonderful day, a productive day. and goodbye.